Yeah, another question I got for you is, what are you reading right now? What current books are inspiring you?
I mean, when I'm on tour, I'm legally blind, so it's really difficult for me to read physical books. You know what I mean? My eyes just move really slow. And so I do a lot of audiobooks. And when I'm on tour, it's really difficult for me to get into a book just because of the type of energy and the type of downtime that you have. You know what I mean? It's really difficult. I usually on tour, it's more about digesting music. Whereas when I'm at home, I don't always have a lot of time to just sit down and listen through an entire album the way that I'd like to. So usually I do most of my reading at home and I do most of my digesting music on the road.
Word. So, returning back to music, what contemporary artists do you see coming up and are worth checking out?
Well, I mean, the guys that I have on tour with me are actually really exciting to me. The projects that they have either just released or are releasing or are working on. My DJ BK1 is just on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, releasing a new album. We're actually selling it on tour now, but Tuesday is releasing an album called Radio de Carnaval, which is all influenced by Brazilian music. And he got some of the greatest MCs in the world to get on the album. So Scarface is on there, Black Thought from The Roots, Raekwon from Wu-Tang Clan, Slug, POS, myself, Merce. And it's a really incredible album. And so that comes out on Tuesday. And anybody that comes to our show, you can pick that up at the show. Toki Wright, who's with us, just put out his debut album called A Different Mirror. Really excited about that. Evidence, who did so much legendary work with his group Dilated Peoples, is kind of doing double duty and also doing his solo work as well. So he has two CDs and a mixtape that he released solo so far, but he's just recently came to Ron Spears and is going to do his solo work with us now. So I'm really excited about all of that.
Tight. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Now, what do you see as the pros and cons of studio recording versus live performing?
Well, I actually have three different parts of the process. I create all of my music with Ant at his house, and we do demo versions, and that I love that to death. Then we take it to the studio and polish it up and kind of clean it up. And that part I don't love as much. I'm happy to do it because it means that people get to actually live with the music. But the songs aren't really complete until we take them on the road. So the version that you hear on the album still isn't really done. Like, I don't really put the finishing touches on a song until I get out in front of people and perform it every day. So I really love the demo process, and I really love the performing live.
Tight. So what about your performance tonight? Are you going to have a live band behind you, or are you just going to have a DJ? BK1's going to come out?
Well, BK1 mixes the whole show. We do a lot of the new material, and then we also do what we feel like are the highlights of all my albums, though. So we do, songs off Undisputed Truth, Truth is Here EP, Champion EP, and Shadows on the Sun. But even those songs, a lot of them are newer versions. We went in with live musicians and recorded new versions of a lot of those songs.
Oh, tight.
But I mean, he mixes the whole show live, so Toki comes out and does his set, and that's with BK1. And there's not a break after that set. It goes directly into BK mixing records live, and then that goes directly into Evidence, and then it's BK1 and Toki and Evidence on stage, and then that goes directly into my set. So BK and Toki are presenting the whole night.
Oh, wow.
And then at the end we have a theme song called The Freshest Kid. The tour is called the Fresh Air Tour. We made kind of like a group song called Freshest Kid that we do in the encore. That's like a really high energy kind of thing with all of us on stage together. So it's a really big, powerful presentation that we make.
Yeah, that sounds good, man. Sounds like it's going to be quite the show. Now, you seem real stoked about playing in Boulder at the Fox.
Yeah, man, I always love playing in Boulder.
Oh, yeah.
Energy is always really good. People are really just positive and excited and happy. And, you know, I actually played here while I did the, one of the anniversary shows for the Fox.
Oh, what?
And so, just probably about maybe 6 months ago. And I was here while I took a break from recording my new album to come out here and work on that. And so they actually come back now that the album's done and be able to perform these songs is really, really special thing.
Well, hey, that's all the time we got now. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and I want to say to anyone listening out there, check out Brother Ali's new album, Us, which is in stores. And if you got a chance to check out the Fresh Air Tour, I highly suggest it.
Thanks for having me on your show, too. I appreciate it.
All right, man. Peace.